Well, it's time for us to start chopping corn silage here. This is gonna be our stuff here. We worked on chopping for 2 custom farms here in the last like week and a half, but I only took video the one day and then we had enough help where I worked on stuff at home while they chopped. So I'll probably put the footage from the first day of chopping corn in here right now, but so we're gonna go the first load of corn silage chopped here. So we're gonna work on opening up a field that's right next to the farm where we're gonna be chopping, and then once we get that one opened up, we're gonna go do a 80-acre field. I'm pretty sure he said that's what it was. So we'll be able to get this one opened up and we'll be chopping that 80-acre field for a couple days here, and then if we need more, we'll come back to this field. The farmer just wants this one opened up so that way the crop insurance people can get inside the middle of the field and see what the corn looks like for appraising. But we'll get a couple loads chopped off here and see how it goes.
From the corn stalks.
So we made a split through the middle of the field here. Windows are a little dirty because of trying to do splits and stuff. It gets some corn kernels pop off and out of the spout and stuff and get the windshield a little dirty. But we got a split, like I said. We got one little bit of the field to open up the rest of the way, otherwise most of the field's opened up, so probably won't be too many loads left in the bag that we're in right now, so probably might just end up working right here for the rest of the night, going back and forth. After that, we're gonna actually chop our own corn here, so we're just working on the first field right behind the farm here up on top of the hill. So we're gonna go, they chopped a few loads. I had to go get a couple loads of bales actually here, so if you guys remember back to during the winter, we baled a bunch of marsh hay in the middle of the winter, and so we used all the bales we had at our place, and my uncle had a couple loads at his place, so we're out of our bales, so I wanted to go get that while they worked on opening up this first field. So we're gonna go get our first load here and see what fun we can have. Doing my fourth load here, working on making our way around the field for the third time. This corn actually is doing pretty good. It takes 4 truck loads to get all the way around the field, which ain't too bad. So see how it stacks up here. I don't know if we'll be able to get this field done yet today. We're only around 2 trucks right now. Hopefully we'll be able to get someone around the third one a little bit. Keep on moving for now. So we had most of the headlands taken off of the last field we were in and stuff, and we just got the third truck going, so now we're going to move on to some other fields, get these ones opened up. They're a little bit farther away while we have more help and save that field for when we have just 2 trucks if we have that situation yet. So just working on making the first cut through technically 2 fields now, since we're going into the second one right now, but this corn looks just as good as the stuff we were into, so need plenty of corn silage out here. So it's been about an hour and a half. We finally got this part of the field open up all the way to the back. This side of the field, we only got along the road over here. So we're just working on taking the first set of headlands, the second set of headlands off right here. It took forever to get around the field because the corn's actually really big.
We'll just keep going straight across.
So we'll probably be out in these fields for like these two fields alone will probably be out here for the next day or two chopping this, but it's good to see that this corn does good now that we put tile on both of these fields. This field's not quite as good, but it's still pretty decent. And this field back here in the back, there's some spots where the corn was just as tall as the top of the chopper, so that's definitely something good to see. So we should have plenty of corn coming off these two fields. So it's been another hour or two working on the shorter rows in this part of the field, so that way tomorrow, once we get done with fixing feed tomorrow, we can haul out some manure and clean out a couple barns here. So like you can see here, just as tall as the chopper, so definitely can't complain. It's the next day now, so we're just gonna work and get started. My mom's running the chopper, my dad's over here somewhere with the semi. They've been chopping for a little bit, but I just got home and then just got another person here, so we're gonna run one semi and then two straight trucks around, so we're gonna actually finally start getting something accomplished today because they've been chopping by themselves and probably didn't feel like they're getting very far. They moved back to the field right next to the farm, so that at least helped, but we're back to the field that's a little bit farther away that we worked on yesterday, so see how much we get accomplished. According to my dad, it rained about half an inch earlier today, so hopefully there's not any too soft spots out here, but I guess we're gonna find out here in a little bit. So see how much we can get accomplished today. It's been about an hour, so had a couple sprinkles here on the last load, but kind of expected when we look at the clouds around us. So I haven't looked at the radar because, quite frankly, I don't want to know what we're working with. Hopefully it just stays away, but fields actually aren't too bad, so as long as it doesn't rain huge amounts, we'd be okay. Got my brother here, he just started working on running the second packing tractor to help keep it back down. Really helps now that we're running the semi. Kind of gets to be a lot with one packing tractor when you come and dump out, that's half the load from the semi. So you get kind of backed up, so that way my uncle can just focus on pushing with that tractor and do works on keeping everything packed down. Well, we missed the rain for as long as we could, but now it's pouring. Absolutely pouring. So we're gonna stop so we don't have black top turn in the dirt.
Scrape the road off now.
As my dad just said, might have to scrape the road off just to get the last two trucks out of there. So hopefully the stop soon, otherwise we might not be chopping tomorrow either. So I guess we'll keep you updated.